Hi, this is Attorney Mike Rowan coming to you as usual from Chicago, and today we're going to look at yet another clip of Drunk Attorney in Court. This is going to be Drunk Attorney in Court number 4. Every time I think it's over, I find another segment, and this one's good. Let's do it.
I think we're just going to wait for Mr. Caramango.
Okay, in case this is your first video on this, we've got an attorney who was drunk in court, and he brings a woman with him, and that's who the judge was just talking to there for reasons I still don't know to this day. I can't even imagine. There's more discussion of all of this. You can see the other videos, link in the description below. But we're waiting for the attorney to actually show up. Somehow he's brought a woman to court for no good reason and left her there alone.
Josephine, can you tell me your last name?
Janowski, Janowski.
And Ms. Janowski, thank you very much for coming back. I know you obviously didn't think that we needed you, and so I hope you weren't too alarmed by us asking you to come back. Okay, so I just have a couple questions for you. But I think Mr. Caramango is going to join us.
Well, he does have a case set for trial today, and he's supposed to be there, so he really should.
Is he?
Yeah, Matt is going to.
Can you check and see if he's going to join us?
Misha.
Okay, all right. And the record reflects that Mr. Caramango is back in the courtroom. He has been checked out by the nurse, and the nurse has clearly indicated to the court, Mr. Caramango, that you have to be seen by a doctor. That she says you can't even walk back to your office, you can't drive a car, nothing. And she also indicated that sometimes the indicia of concussion shows up later.
And maybe, just maybe, you're drunk.
And I didn't realize that Dr. Holper's son is your partner. So, just so you know, I had him call his dad and told his dad that you're going there. Okay, because you need to be seen by a doctor. But now the nurse said you told her you got hit from behind and then you hit a car in front of you. Okay, you left that part out with us.
Yeah, I did, Your Honor.
So you also hit a car?
No, Judge, I was actually hit from behind. I was pushed into a car in front of me.
Okay, I understand that. So your car...
The car in front of me took off. The car behind me took off.
So it was a double hit and run.
I guess.
Okay. And nobody called 911?
I've never dialed those numbers in my life.
Okay, I know, and you've indicated that to me. And the CO that was in the courtroom, can you please state your name for the record?
Officer Vargas.
Okay.
A-R-G-A-S, first name Martin.
Officer Vargas, it was represented to me that Mr. Caramango made some statements to you when he came in. Is that correct?
Yes.
Could you tell the court what they were?
He's got in an accident, got rear-ended, and took over 2 hours for the cops to show up.
Took over 2 hours.
Something like that. Over 2 hours waiting for the cops.
Over 2 hours waiting for the cops.
Correct.
Okay.
Your Honor, I think I can reconciliate that.
I can reconciliate that.
Okay, because you told me that officer wouldn't tell me that.
And Officer Vargas, as far as I know, is a gentleman. And what I said was that if I called the cops, it would have taken 2 hours. And I'm not disputing what he said. I think it was a miscommunication.
You see, it's a basic miscommunication, because again, I was drunk.
Okay.
So I did not call the police. And I had my cell phone on me, and I'll give the court my phone records. And I just...
Oh, no, I believe you, but you don't like to...
Pushed my car into the turn lane on Rancho, and he gave me a ride here. His name is Chris.
Okay. Is that could have been what happened, Officer Vargas? Could he have said, if I called the police, it would have taken over 2 hours?
That's not what I heard, but it's possible.
Okay. Miss Janowski, did you come here with Mr. Caramango?
I'm...
7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7.
Well, no, I mean, I was already there, and then being a friend ran into him.
You were already where?
Out of the cafe.
Courthouse Cafe, you know.
Okay, well, let me just
Oh,
ask
sorry.
her. Okay. So you were downtown at the Courthouse Cafe, and you ran into Mr. Caramingo.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he call you and tell you to meet him there?
No, I was just with a couple of my friends that are really friends with him, and he was required to small sport, so I just went to go in front of him.
Okay. But he didn't call you up and say meet me at the Courthouse Cafe? Do you know him before today?
And not, like, on a personal level, but
So I'm going to take that as a no.
and it wasn't,
You know of him, what, from just seeing him on TV maybe?
no, my friend.
Is this guy on TV? I guess he's maybe running ads or something.
You know him through friends.
He's a friend of a friend, right?
Okay.
So I just, like, was just,
Were you his ex-girlfriend?
Am I his ex-girlfriend?
Yes. You're not his ex-girlfriend? You never dated him? Okay, you just happened to be in the Courthouse Cafe?
Okay, this whole thing baffles me. If anybody knows why he would do this, please put it in the comments section below. I'm an attorney. He's set for trial. I've been set for trial. I can't imagine why you would bring somebody else to court. I appreciate that he's drunk. I understand why he would lie about that. I just don't see the end game. I don't see what having her come to court does for him. I don't see how it helps him at all. And the other thing is, I just see the scenario. He approaches her in a cafe. She doesn't know him, and he says, hey, can you come to court with me? And he's clearly drunk. I just don't get it. If I can't find more information on it. If someone else has it, please put it in the comments.
And with some other friends, and he showed up in the Courthouse Cafe, and he said, come up here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, for moral support, and he was just talking about how he had an accident and blah, 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 and I said, well, what, did you? You know what I mean? But I didn't think that I know.
No, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. When did you meet him there?
Just, like, I was, like, right before we came up, as we were going into the courthouse.
In the Courthouse Cafe, you're referring to the cafe right across the street?
Yeah.
Like on the south side of the courthouse? And you were there just having breakfast with friends?
Yep, Judge, just a little breakfast between friends at the Courthouse Cafe.
Yeah, I was just having a drink with my friends and getting ready.
Having like an alcoholic drink?
No.
Okay, just having a morning drink with your friend and getting ready to go back?
I was just with my friend basically, and then I thought I would just ride up and walk in and go back down. And I
Okay.
went back down. I was just calling someone else to take me a ride because
Okay, now you don't have a ride?
oh no, I didn't call someone else to take me a ride, but the police officer came up that way.
Okay, because that's all. I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. You just happened to run into him at the Courthouse Cafe. He didn't call you and tell you to meet him there. Okay, and you just were asked to escort him up here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You can have a seat. Hey, you know, Mr. Caramingo, you told me she was your ex-girlfriend. And so now I'm very upset with you.
Oh, this is just the worst. She really is a nice judge, but it's just this sort of Sunday school teacher condescension he's getting. I'd rather have a mean judge yell at me if I was in his shoes, but he put himself there.
I apologize, Your Honor. She was a friend. She was a friend of a friend, and I did ask her to come with me because I was nervous about coming to court at late, and I did ask her to accompany me. She's a new acquaintance. She's a friend of a client, and she's not an ex-girlfriend, Your Honor.
She's not an ex-girlfriend.
No.
And why did you tell me that?
Judge, I did not want to get her into a situation where she was culpable.
Well, how gallant, but why'd you bring her to court at all?
For some wrongdoing. She came as a friend, and I was wrong to represent to the point that she was an ex-girlfriend.
Okay, because why would she be culpable of anything if all she did was... I mean, let me tell you what you told me back in chambers.
Yeah, sure.
You told me that you called her on the phone, that you told her to meet you at the courthouse cafe because you needed moral support, and that she was your ex-girlfriend, and therefore she met you there, and that's why she was here. And really the only reason I wanted to know is because I just wanted to know if she was involved in the accident with you.
Your Honor,
And so you got yourself in this web.
I certainly don't want to mislead the court. I did call Mr. Sharkey, who is a friend of my friend. Mr. Sharkey.
Who's Mr. Sharkey?
Mr. Sharkey. I mean, it just sounds like a cartoon. It gets worse and worse.
Mr. Sharkey was at the courthouse cafe with my friend, and I asked her to come with me for moral support, because I knew I was an hour and 15 minutes late, and I was not sure whether the court would be understanding of my lateness, despite the accident that I had. And in all honesty, Judge, I wanted someone to come with me.
But you don't even know her, based upon what she
I
just
do,
told
Judge. I
me.
know her for at least 20 minutes.
It was 20 minutes. He just squeaks it out. That's the coup de grace of the video right there. You know, and I like how he prefaces it with, "in all honesty," after admitting lying to the court repeatedly.
And Your Honor, she's not an ex-girlfriend, but she is a friend. She's a friend of a friend. So, and I apologize if I misled the court in that way.
Well, there you have it. One of the worst court appearances I've ever seen. Of course, I have 3 more videos from the same day. Links in the description below. And yeah, you know, I have them out of order because I didn't realize that there was this much video. So I ran across one of them, and then I keep tripping across more of them. I think I'm done, but if I find more, I'll do it. Here at Law Talk, we do a lot of videos answering common legal questions. We also do reviews of law in the movies and then on TV. We also share some of our more interesting cases. We're always putting out new videos. So if you like that, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell.